Christians that have been putting Bibles in schools are flipping out after atheists started handing out humanist literature. There's a Kentucky atheist group that fought revelation with reason in the Casey County School District when the Gideon's group was allowed to distribute Bibles to students. The Tri-State Free Thinkers decided to get a little creative. The ACLU also was saying that this distribution of Bibles is really not a good idea. This could go against the law. The superintendent, Marion Souders, allowed the religious group Gideon's International to distribute New Testament Bibles in elementary schools in his district. The local atheist group, Tri-State Free Thinkers, said, okay, we could take legal action, but instead, for now, let's just show up with our own book called Humanism, What's That? A Book for Curious Kids. It is a book directly written for children to say that religious ideas can be questioned. It's okay to question religious ideas. Not really a very heretical idea. I guess to some Christians it is. Superintendent Souders said, okay, they can distribute that literature as well. The religious parents are going absolutely nuts. They're threatening to keep their kids at home if this humanist literature is made available in school. This is actually in many ways better than a lawsuit, although ultimately a lawsuit may be necessary to stop the insanity, because the double standard with which they agree with the distribution of religious literature that happens to be their particular sect. But if it's anything else, if it's any alternative idea, all of a sudden, my kids can't be exposed to that. They need to go home right away.
Right. This has nothing to do with the material being humanist or secular material. Because if it were Qurans being distributed, of course, they'd be just as outraged.
No question. And it's always interesting to me that Muslims, Jews, humanists, they're not proselytizing, right? It's always the groups that seem to be horrified at the injection of any alternative ideas that are the ones that proactively proselytize. There's something interesting there, I think.
It's it's a double standard. It's hypocrisy. It's the height of hypocrisy.
Talk about this with us on Reddit. What are your thoughts? Go to our Reddit subforum, davidpakman.com/Reddit. That's REDDIT. Send us your thoughts. I'm very curious to hear what people think about this. Am I missing something? Is this not truly a hypocritical double standard here between the Gideon International group and the humanist group? We'll take a break. Join us on Facebook, facebook.com/David Pakman Show as well.